The human whose name is written in this note shall die. This note will not take effect unless the writer has the person's face in their mind when writing his or her name. Therefore, people sharing the same name will not be affected. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. Kira. I am. I am. Justice! Wah! Whoa, it's Death Note, the Kira game. Alright, so this is a game I found. I didn't think there was a Death Note video game, but there's 3 of them in fact. I have no idea about the other 2, because I don't think they've been translated. But this one has. So, and I played it on my main channel. I don't know if that video is going to be up by the time this goes up. We just did a couple of, like, the rounds of, like, the game, like, the solo mode. It was me, Jason, and Demigloom, and it was really confusing, but the more I've thought about it, the more I'm fascinated, and I was very curious about what the story mode entails, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a check it out. Give it a check. Follow the Kira game's dramatic story as it unfolds, okay. It's the Death Note. The human whose name is written in this note shall die. The Shinigami Ryuk dropped a Death Note in the human world, which was picked up by Light Yagami. To create a new society according to his own ideals, Light then began using it to sentence the world's criminals to death. I want the world to know of my existence. That there's someone out there passing righteous judgment on the world. With the power of the Death Note, I'll change the world. And I will become the god of this new world. It's just as I thought. Humans are so interesting. One after another, criminals around the world have inexplicably started dying of heart attacks. The world's police are perplexed by this seemingly incomprehensible case. One after another, criminals around the world have inexplicably... Oh, I already read that. God damn it. People the world over have named the invisible killer Kira. There are those who secretly praise Kira and those who... and others who fear his judgment. Whoa, it's L. However, a person has at last appeared who would stand in Kira's way. Although his true identity and whereabouts are unknown, he is commonly known as L, having solved numerous unsolved cases. He has cemented himself as one of the world's greatest detectives. Whoa! With a body double, L was able to determine that Kira was located in Japan. He has now decided to show himself for the first time in order to cooperate with the Japanese police. Few were willing to continue the investigation in fear of Kira. Among the few is Light's father, Soichiro Yagami, chief of the NPA. This is all that's left? Still, I'm grateful to see there's even this many of you willing to risk your lives to face evil. It's not just us. There's L and his assistant Watari, too. In any case, I trust L and I'm willing to cooperate with him. I agree. Alright, first, let's hear what he has to say. I am Watari. I have been awaiting your arrival. Please come in. Yo, it's him! I know that guy. I am L. But please call me Ryuzaki from now on, just as a precaution against Kira. Huh? As a precaution? How so? Kira needs a face and a name in order to commit murder. Please use aliases wherever possible. Yes, understood. By the way, Mr. Yagami, your son, his name was Light, yes? What do you want with my son? I was hoping to ask for his cooperation with the investigation, his schedule permitting. Light's ideas had led to many past cases being solved. But for Light, this is really hard to read. But for Light, who hopes to remove L from the equation, the proposal is almost too good to be true. Whether or not Light's deductive ability was the real reason for the request, Light, who is in fact Kira, will aid in the investigation of his own capture. In the investigation and his own capture. Kira to eliminate L to catch Kira. The stage is set and the curtain is soon to rise in the fierce battle over the Death Note. Death Note the Kira game. Alright, boys. Listen up, everyone. Light is Kira. What? I'm L. Trust me on this. Ryuzaki, I'm not Kira! It's him! Ryuzaki is Kira! What do we do? We'll arrest Light. And if the investigation still continues, you can arrest me. Light is Kira? I say we go with Ryuzaki's proposal. Then let's tally the votes. Light, Ryuzaki, Light, Ryuzaki. Why did Matsuda vote for Ryuzaki? Light is out. Oh no. In accordance with the vote, Light has been arrested. So, Light, did we vote correctly? Yes, I am Kira. Which means victory goes to the investigators. The game is over. That was quick. I can't believe you got me immediately. But why were you so sure it was me, Ryuzaki? A hunch. Ryuzaki, this game. It's a game based on the battle between myself and Kira. It's called the Kira game. People have taken interest in our game of cat and mouse. It's become quite the craze. Playing as L or Kira forces you to consider their each and every move. It's really quite useful for profiting. Or profiling. Profiting! L's hustling, bro. Gotta respect the hustle. As such, I intend to incorporate it into our investigations going forward. I struggle to see how playing a game will somehow help us with our investigation of the Kira case. But if you say it will be useful, Ryuzaki, I will play along. In that case, we'll play again. Hold on a second. What is it, Matsuda? Do you think we could go over the rules just one more time? Fine. I'll explain things again so that... So that Matsuda will understand as well. The Kira game. The Kira game. It's a game in which we suppose that Kira is among us. Well, among us? God. One person will act as Kira, and another as L. The rest will all be investigators. Additionally, a follower will be selected from among the investigators. Just as the investigators are to support L, the follower will be a support role for Kira. If Kira is arrested, L wins, but if L is eliminated, it is Kira who wins. In other words, it's a head-to-head contest between L and Kira. Kira searches for L searches for Kira. The first to be eliminated loses. Oh, I get it now. Oh, that's that might be why Matsuda voted for Ryuzaki. It makes sense now. Now, as for how the game is played, let's first discuss the person who is believed to be Kira. The person suspected of being Kira. Are they the real Kira or not? And that's when the vote is held to decide who should be arrested, right? Correct. L can only eliminate Kira through a vote which leads to an arrest. Kira, conversely, is able to eliminate L by vote or judgment. Are you following along so far, Matada? Yes, I think so. Alright, well, more tutorial next time.